Hi, you guys. Hey, hey, hey. Happy Monday. Can you tell that the days are definitely starting to get shorter sooner? Not as much sun. I can definitely feel that today. So, I wanted to talk to you today about this idea of breakups and why it might be time for you to have a breakup and what's been happening for me since I've been breaking up with some beliefs that are kind of in direct conflict and direct contrast with the desires that I intend and desire to create. So welcome, you guys. Please say hello. If you wouldn't mind saying something in the comments, just so I know if the comments are working, that would be great. So this concept of breaking up with an outdated belief has been probably one of the most powerful things that I do in my own personal practice. And as I now suggest it to all of my clients, and I actually walk them through kind of a structured, hi Elizabeth, a structured process for doing that, we're all kind of like moving through stuff really, really quickly. So welcome everybody. So here's the framework. A belief that's outdated is a belief that is in direct conflict to what it is that I want, how I want to feel, the outcomes that I want to create. When we break up with a person, usually there's like a mixture. You know, we're in a relationship because some of the stuff feels really good and really yummy and we like it. But there's also at a certain point enough stuff that doesn't work or just not compatible that we need to say goodbye to that. And those breakups can be kind of like a mixture because we're leaving some of the good stuff along with the not so good stuff. Here's the simplest way that I know that it's time to break up with a belief or that a belief has become outdated and limiting. It doesn't feel good when I think about it, and it's not contributing to me creating the desired outcomes in my life, and in particular in my love life, since I'm a love coach, that I desire. So if this is making sense to you guys, just, push the like or the heart or something, let me know. So here's a couple examples of what I mean by that. Some of the beliefs that I had to break up with in order to feel satisfied in my love life were, beliefs that there aren't enough good men to go around, there's a shortage, so I'm going to have to be in the line and wait a long time and wait my turn. Some of the beliefs that are really common from what I hear with my clients, was actually just working with a client last week, and she had this whole litany of things that were sort of like truths for her about the way that men show up. So her breakups included a man is consistent and giving and present and adores me and loving until I sleep with him or until I start to give my heart to him. Any of you guys ever had this experience or thought that thought, or maybe that's a belief that it's time to break up with? So she was like, as a result of that belief, she was really hesitant and really guarded to give her heart because it was like that was the portal. That was the thing that was going to flip the switch and then make him, the man that she's seeing, just kind of like disappear or act like an asshole or get really distant. And she didn't want that to happen. So with her, I walked her through this process of breaking up with that belief. And what I've been doing is I've just been doing some writing most days where I just write out the beliefs that I am breaking up with. Or another way I'll phrase that is the beliefs that I am no longer energetically available for. The beliefs that aren't in alignment with what I most desire to create. And I'll just list them. And what I've been noticing is it's like this purge. I literally feel this stuff that's been lurking in my psyche and in my system. And again, in direct conflict with what the conscious part of me either knows to be true or desires to be true. It's like that purges. And what I notice when I do that is all of a sudden there's so much more space to really allow and be in alignment with the beliefs that are an energetic match and do feel good to think about. Is this making sense to you guys? I can't see any comments today, so maybe just tap the screen or something. Let me know that you're here. Any questions so far? So why does this matter when it comes to love and dating? Our beliefs are they're like an energetic magnet. And whatever it is that I think about the most, that is the magnet. That's the energetic that I am magnetizing, whether it's what I desire or not. So when I shift my beliefs and break up with the old ones, another thing I want to say is I was actually really surprised to discover how much there was that was still kind of lurking that wasn't necessarily conscious. So it brought it to consciousness. And the really powerful thing for me was it got me to see the more subtle places that I was still kind of running victim energy around, I can't have what I want, or it's not going to work out. Here's a couple of examples of stuff that I've broken up with recently. I was running this story for a while because I was feeling some frustration about, I have really great friends in my life. Hi, David. And I was feeling this frustration about, everybody's up to stuff, that they're all so busy and it's being complicated or it's taking a long time to actually find times to get together in any consistent way. And I was noticing that you relate to that. Thank you. I was noticing that I was feeling frustrated by that. And then I started kind of concentrating more on that frustration and on that belief and that feeling of kind of a lack of ease around social get-together and a lack of ease around, just kind of connecting with my friends. So as soon as I noticed that, I just became aware that that's what I was doing and that it didn't feel good, and I decided to break up with that belief. I just broke up with the belief that it's hard or complicated or difficult to make time and have good quality connection time with the people that I love and care about. Almost instantly, I made 3 dates that were simple. We sent a text back and forth. It was a yes. I'm going to see who guys are here. Hey, everybody. Nice to see you. So it was that was a really immediate shift. I changed my point of attention and what beliefs I was feeding, and then life lined up to match that. Actually, don't like having these on. And some of the beliefs definitely that I've needed to let go of around, my own dating and love life from a while back, is one of the big ones was definitely around shortage. This comes up a lot because it's just easy to buy into that if you're not experiencing the abundance that you might want to be experiencing. If you're not getting asked out consistently, or if you go out on dates but you don't get a second date, or if you're dating a man and he kind of disappears on you, right? You can start to believe in the evidence of lack. Here's the thing though, as soon as I changed my belief or I broke up with the limiting belief, hi there, hi Bonnie, I started noticing all of the evidence that was consistent with what I desired. That there were actually people who were showing up where it was easy to get together, where there wasn't a lot of complication and difficulty in making a time to see each other. So the pivotal thing has really been breaking up with the old belief and then making space to see what's actually true now, and clearing out the places that really want to cleave to, no, this is how it is. And that's, of course, where some of the deeper work happens, and you may or you may not need support to have that happen. But what you can definitely do right now is start making a list. I really like doing this in the morning with just the sentence prompt of the beliefs I'm breaking up with are. And you want to just start to notice, where's your attention going during the day? What thoughts are you giving your energy to? Because all a belief is a thought that we think over and over and over, and then it's either something that I just decide unconsciously, or I know that I'm believing it because that's what's manifesting in my world. I really want you to have this experience because it's totally satisfying, where you just you let go of that belief, and then you start noticing and allowing what is actually possible, what's actually showing up. Any questions about this? So I can't remember if I finished the thread about from my last client. Oh yeah, so that's right. So she had all of these kind of limiting beliefs that didn't feel good to her to think about, but because she had ingrained them, they kept being reinforced. So she was dating this man, she got excited about him, and then kind of that exact same thing happened. he just sort of disappeared. And she was like, I don't know why this is happening. I don't want to keep dating if this is what's going to happen. So I actually led her through a process where we just kind of went through the layers of parts of her that believed that, and we cleared them. And I got this email from her. She was like, you know what? I really wasn't aware that how deep that belief was. And she's now dating a man that she met online, and she's not leading with that fear or that concern or that worry. So she's far less likely to magnetize that and have that happen because it's not top of mind for her. So hope this makes sense to you guys, and I want to really encourage you, give it a roll, give it a try. Over in my group, which is called Dating Wisdom for Successful Singles here on Facebook, we're doing this kind of fun experiment where every day we're breaking up with beliefs, we're posting about them, and then we're sharing what we're noticing as a result. And I've been doing that too. It's been a really powerful practice to do in community. So if you'd like some support, and if you'd like to be visible around that, you can pop in there, Dating Wisdom for Successful Singles. And for those of you who are new to me, you can always find me here on my website, deeperlovebettersex.com. When you're catching the replay, if you have a question or a comment, or if there's a discovery that you make as you start breaking up with beliefs, feel free to put it in the comments. And look forward to hearing about your newfound liberation as you break up and break up again. Bye, everybody.